Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been following along, there's not many of you yet. I'm believing that this is going to be the year. Not like, I don't want to say like I want to blow up on like a, I don't know, in like a conceited way. I just think this stuff is fun, and that's all. Even if it doesn't, I'm having fun, so I don't care. But this video is just going to be like a New Year's kind of like discovery chat, I guess. I want to go through my vision board, a few of my favorite products from 2023 that like I'm bringing into 2024. If you're interested, no pressure to buy. And then a few investments that I feel like would be worth it towards your goals. So like one of my things I want to work on is making intentional buys when I want to buy something for a goal. No, it's mostly just like making the investment in yourself if you can. And if not, that's totally fine. But anyways, first I want to go through my vision board, which I'll put somewhere here, and I'm going to pull it up on my phone so that I can chat along with it. My highlights of my board and like goals, I guess, slash like themes, things I want to embody, whatever, are eating more at home and getting a lot better about cooking. So like in this kind of top left general area, I have like, you know, cooking at home, and like this whole thing on the top left corner is just all based on consistency, hence the words consistency. I want to be way more consistent at cooking food at home, making good dinners. I am not a person who is very good at like planning. Speaking of, I need to do this for tonight. I'm not very good at planning ahead for dinner, and then it's like dinner rolls around and I just cook something so quick and not very intentional, not very well balanced. And it's something that I just want to get better at, because I know that if I set aside the time, I would enjoy it, because I enjoy the health benefits of food. I enjoy learning about it all. So I know that if I kind of start to discipline myself in preparing meals more, that I would really enjoy it. So for Christmas, I actually got the Our Place slow cooker, which I'm so excited about. Putting it all in there in the morning or whatever for a good dinner that night. And then just overall be way more intentional about eating the foods that I buy, because I mean, y'all, we've got that one spinach bag that goes bad every single time. We all have it. But it's like, if I'm going to invest in food for my body, I should be eating it, you know? It's like, don't let like all of the healthy recipes just stay in the brain. Like, let's actually do that. More in my consistency side is spending more time outside. I think now having a toddler, I've gotten a lot better at this, but I am a person who can kind of hermit indoors, go outside like when I'm literally going to the car grabbing a package or something. But before I had a kid, I mean, I would catch myself not spending any time outside, not just sitting outside, not going for a walk, nothing. And I know how good vitamin D, the outdoors, how good that is for you. So I want to be more intentional about spending time outside for myself, with my daughter, with just myself, going on walks, playing outside, whatever. And I feel like I've already kind of started doing this in the past couple of weeks. Like, no matter how cold it is, just bundling up, like, I'm gonna be fine. So I want to have a better routine with like my journaling and scripture reading and quiet time or whatever. I just need to get a better like scripture, meditation, worship posture moment, and I would love for that to be in the mornings, but I'm just gonna kind of work my way into it. I don't want to like have all my goals or like things that I want to get better at and just like blast it on one day, you know? It's like, I'm just going to ease into it. I want to be better at keeping my spaces tidy. My sink, my house. I don't want to let laundry pile up as much as I have been. I don't want to keep my car a pigsty, which right now it's a pigsty. But I deep cleaned my house all yesterday, and I really just want to be better at like keeping my spaces tidy. It's really a matter of adding like 5 to 30 minutes in your day, whether it be at night or in the morning, like upkeeping cleanliness. It's not like this huge thing, and I'm like preaching to myself, honestly. But then I put it off for so long, and then it takes me hours one day, because I'm like, oh my god, I have 5 loads of laundry that are just clean and in a pile on my bed. This is terrible. But I just want to like find rhythms and routines that help with that. One that we did start doing with dishes that my friend Miley posted was loading your dishwasher at night and running it, and then the next morning unloading it, and then like filling it up all day. So you're not putting dishes in the sink, you're just putting them directly into the dishwasher. So we're not always perfect at that, but that kind of like little rhythm has really helped us there. Moving on to the top right side, it's like all kind of like food and body vibes. I definitely, like, going on with body first, I want to be way more confident like in my physical skin, because I just remember like right after I had Milo, it was like 6 months postpartum, I just remember feeling really confident and like, I don't want to use the word like sexy, I guess, but just like confident in my skin, like confident wearing like a crop top, confident wearing tank tops and things like that. And I've just kind of recently found myself, after I gained a little bit of weight back after I was done breastfeeding, and I feel like I just kind of lost like my confidence in my skin from that, and I don't want it to be connected only to like being skinnier or being more fit or whatever. So overall, whether it be connected to working out and how I eat, I do want to just get more confident in my like physical skin and like being more in my feminine in that way. It's like physical balance, physical like alignment, feeling like just really connected to myself in that way and just feeling comfortable in my skin. I'm a person who has a bit more of like a masculine androgynous style, but when, oh my gosh, I'm so out of breath from running up the stairs. Whew. But when I do show skin, like in a bathing suit or in the summer and stuff, I just want to feel like confident in doing that. And then there's just little like random touches of like couples vibes. I don't have any like tangible like goals for my marriage other than just wanting to like grow and connect more, like very just loose, but you know, throw it in there anyways. The bottom left is the part that I'm most, I think, excited and not necessarily expectant, because this is something that is totally out of my own control, but something that I really hope happens. And I don't know, Jake and I have just been really talking through the past few years, like living back home in Georgia, how much not having a community of people is like really hard for us. And really nowhere we've lived other than Charlotte, and it happened like while I was pregnant, as I was, you know, about to move and have a baby. My lips are dry. I need some lip gloss. I'm gonna use this Rhode stuff. Still loving it, in case you're wondering. As we were preparing to move from Charlotte, we made more consistent friendships with people who were like already in our life the whole time that we were there. We're just like growing and deepening our friendship, and we're still friends with them. I have a vlog with them. It's Mate and Tiffany, and then Colton and Haley. But we just didn't, like, the whole time we were in Charlotte, we weren't super close with them until we moved, or until we were about to. And it's just like every time we're with them, every time I'm with my two best friends, which one lives like an hour away, but she wants to move too, and then one lives in Nashville. It's just like, I really want like a community of people close to me who we're raising kids together, we're going on walks together, we, you know, have, you know, dinner together, we invite each other to each other's houses a lot, and like really just do life together. Like if someone's sick, you bring them soup, you bring them a loaf of sourdough, like you really just do things for each other. I saw one of my favorite creators, and I don't want to say like friend because we've never met, but I would say like, I guess, social media friend, Kate Reagan. If you don't follow her, I love her stuff, and she's totally freaking popping off right now. But she posted that either she or someone like cleaned their house for them, for the other, like in a time that the other was like really struggling or really stressed. And I just am like, I love that. Like I would so do that for people in my life, and like would want that. Like that would just mean so much to me. So Jake and I have just been saying, like, the more that we go through life, even just living at home, like we love being near our families, there are so many perks, but at the end of the day, like Jake and I can get pretty lonely feeling because we want, you know, community and friendship together. So I'm thankful for like my best friends that I do have. And I don't know, when I think about like my future and how I envision it, it really is like living nearby friends and going to farmers markets together and being like, hey, can you watch our kid while we go on a date, and working out with my friends and stuff like that. So I just want more friendship in my life and just more community, and I don't know where that will be. We both are so open to it not being in Georgia. You'll see a couple like beachy moments on here. We've both always, even before, or even when we were just dating, we talked about moving to Florida. We thought Jake was gonna get a job in Orlando at one point, and really we've just never stopped talking about Florida ever since then. It's what I feel like I am most drawn to naturally, just lifestyle wise. It's where I feel the most like myself, but I do think that we will live coastal. I don't know where, don't know when, but it's on there. And then the bottom right, to wrap this all up, is just kind of more of my like businessy goals, I guess. And then the little plane is like, I think going on a brand trip this year would be like super cool. That would be a dream to even just get one, but who knows? I don't know. This would be a total dream if this became like a full-time for me. And yeah, I just really want to press the gas on trying for it, but not in like a forced way. I don't ever want to be like outside myself. Like there have been times, even in the past like year or two, especially on TikTok, where I felt like I needed to, I don't know, fall into what other people were doing when I was seeing it work. And now I just feel like I have way more of like a personal connection of like knowing who I am, authenticity factor. I think being a mom really helps, because it's like, you're not gonna see me copying anyone and like being anything other than myself when I'm a freaking mom. Like, I have no identity crisis, literally at all. Like, I have a daughter who looks up to me, and I'm not going to like make other people perceive me as anything different than what she does. Not in like, I'm not gonna like give my full self to all of you like I do her, but I'm just saying if she were to like grow up and see something and like catch on and be like, Mom, like what are you doing? I don't know. It just like kind of is a weird thought to me to like raise children but be like having a weird fake identity on the internet. That's like not gonna be my vibe. So that's kind of the overview of my whole vision board for 2024. Hopefully I figure out how to put that there. Okay, next I wanted to go through like a few actual tangible things that I have bought to help me or encourage me to like achieve some of the like very niche like specific goals that I have. I don't think that you have to spend a ton of money to do the things that you want to do by any means. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like, please spend within your means. Don't feel pressure to buy anything. Nothing like that. This is just truthfully where I'm at in life. I'm very thankful, very blessed, and honestly, majority of this has been gifted, but it is helping me. So just transparency. If you followed me on really any of the platforms that I'm on for any amount of time, I've talked about wanting to be a morning person so bad. Like, I so freaking badly want to be a morning person, just naturally, where I wake up and I work out and I make my coffee and I do all this stuff. And actually today, it's the 2nd of the month, and I woke up this morning at 5:45 and I went and worked out and sat in the sauna, and by the time I got home, my daughter had like just woken up. So I still got to spend a ton of morning time with her before I took her to my mom's where she was being watched for the day. And I just am like, this is what I need every day. I don't want working out to feel like it's a hassle or a checklist thing that I get in the middle of my day and I'm like, oh, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I want to be very like mentally present for my workouts or for anything that I do for myself. Anyways, back to like the morning thing. But the Hatch Restore alarm clock, this has actually been really amazing for me. So it has this feature, the night feature, and you control it all from your phone on the app. And I have it set on like a 10 to 15 minute like rest setting. So you click like the night and it has these cute little buttons. Let's see. Okay, so it has night and day. Obviously, eye open, eye closed. A 10 to 15 minute like rest moment. And I click it and it just plays like you can choose from so many different forms of white noise, pink noise, brown noise. Who knew that there were so many different like white noise options? But I have it on like a pink noise, I believe, or maybe it's like ocean waves for about 15 minutes, and the light slowly gets darker and darker, and then it fades into what you're going to sleep with. So I normally do that while Jake and I are just like saying our goodnights and whatever, and then it fades into the pink noise and lights off. And then there are so many options for noises to wake up to. So I have like a lo-fi beats morning one, and I don't know, it's just cool because it's gentle and it kind of fades in and the light like slowly rises. It's supposed to mimic a sunrise like in your room. So slight, like the light slowly fades on and brightens up your room, and then this like nice peaceful music starts playing. It's so much better than, let me just play. I know we all freaking have this alarm clock on our phone. It's triggering. It's triggering. Who wants to wake up to this? Not me. Please go away. Another thing, a good pair of workout shoes. If you are, you know, getting into running this year, if you maybe have a goal of running a marathon or just getting into training or weightlifting, look up the right type of shoes to wear. And I'm not saying that you have to start there, but maybe when you're like a little bit more into it and you're like, okay, this is becoming like a really good habit for me, I want to get the stuff, look up like weightlifting shoes versus like walking shoes versus, you know, running shoes. These are the running and like cardio and walking shoes. So I normally do these on my cardio days, which my cardio is very light because I have hormone issues. I don't really do like super high intensity workouts. So 12, 3:30 I'll do in these, or if I go for a walk outside, anything like that. I absolutely love them. They're the APL, I don't even know if they have the, oh, they're the APL Techloom Zipline. And I think this color is like coastal vanilla and something like that. But colors were so cute. I actually saw Haley Drew Polk have them, and I was like, okay, that's the color scheme I want. So cute. One thing, I was on a search for a good natural deodorant that I didn't feel disgusting in, and I just bought this from Outdoor Voices when I went and got the hoodie and got Jake's running stuff. It's the Salt and Stone by Outdoor Voices. I haven't tried any other Salt and Stone deodorants, but I really like this one with Outdoor Voices. It smells so good. I'm more of like an androgynous scent type of girl. I don't really love like super sweet smells in my armpits or on my body, and I really like this. I haven't noticed like anything outside of the norm on like level of sweat or anything, and I think that it works mostly all day. I might reapply one time, but not even every day. A skincare thing that I was gifted this year that honestly will be a repurchase, because I literally, first time I used this product, I noticed a difference, and it truly like gives you just the most perfect glow, is this Paula's Choice Exfoliate. I'll hold it up, but I had never used like any type of exfoliate thing day to day, but this, I mean, I won't go a day without it. I'm not joking you. I just put the tiniest bit in my hand and just apply it all over, and then do my vitamin C and stuff on top, or at night I'll put moisturizer over top. It has changed things. This has changed me. This year I do want to be better at a little bit more travel, even if it's local. I don't know why traveling with a toddler is something that like stresses me out, because I see people do it all the time. But anyways, I got a really nice duffel bag from Fawn Design. Let me show you. It's so nice, such good quality. This is probably the nicest bag that I own. I love Fawn Design. I have one of their diaper bags, and I bought my sister one of their diaper bags, and I absolutely love them. All of the quality is so amazing, and I don't know, I just feel like having like a good travel bag is so dang chic. Like, I'm gonna be bringing this to Disney World. Cannot wait. So I got these books for Jake and I to read at night and then tell each other about. I would love to maybe read both of them, but Jake's reading this one. It's called Habits of the Household, Practicing the Story of God in Everyday Family Rhythms. And then I got The Intentional Year, Simple Rhythms for Finding Freedom, Peace, and Purpose. I'm excited to read this. This past year I just felt super like on the hamster wheel of life. Like life felt very rushed. I felt like I wasn't resting well. I was spending tons of time on my phone. I just like really want to spend time well and make the most out of this life. So that's really it. Those are some things that I got that I want to use towards my goals, and I would love to know what your goals are and what maybe you got to help you chase those. I hope that 2023 was a good year for you. A lot of good came from the year for me. It was crazy watching how much my daughter Milo changed from like a baby to a toddler. Like the fact that she turned 1 just last year, and I literally feel like she's like nearly a full functioning human at this point, is insane. This year I'm super excited to start the year off with a trip to Disney World. Jake and I love Disney World, and yeah, we're gonna plan a spring trip to New York City, because we definitely want to make New York City a trip that we go on once a year because we absolutely love it. So I'm gonna start getting that planned, and then yeah, I just hope it's like a really cool year, and I hope it holds unexpected things. Like I said, Jake and I are pretty open to like moving somewhere one day. I don't feel like this is gonna be it forever, and maybe where we go next won't be it forever either, who knows. But I don't know, does anybody ever felt that? And then where did you move? Just kidding. Hope that you have an amazing 2024. But thank you for watching this. I love watching other people chat through their goals and just ways that they want to become better, and chatting through that is in no way trying to like deplete how anybody else is or what anybody else is feeling. I just love talking about how I want to better myself. I love hearing how other people want to do the same. And then I've loved seeing people's vision boards. I think it's cool seeing people's like creativity come out and just see like what they associate like visually with like what they want to see and feel and whatever. So I don't know. Thanks for watching again. I hope that you follow along with some more of my videos. Next video might be packing for Disney, getting ready for Disney, something Disney related possibly, but maybe a few days of my life with Disney packing in it. Who knows? I'm taking this day by day. I'm just winging it, honestly. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great year. Bye!